Hi, today our topic is about Spendesk. It is an American-based company. It provides a virtual and physical business cards, expense claims and receipt tracking, invoice management and approval workflows, budgeting and visibilities into company spendings, integrations with the accounting systems. How Spendesk work in the USA? It mainly provides a payment service provider (PSP). For US customers, Spendesk partners with Student Bank located in Ohio as the regulated payment service provider. Funds are account protection because the funds are held via Suchon Bank. Customer funding are insured under FDIC Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation of up to $250,000. Funding via ACH payment methods or cards. They provide debit cards with the Visa for physical spendings and also offers virtual cards for online payment purchases or a recurring subscriptions. Users can use a single use or recurring virtual cards. Limits and controls can be set by the customer itself. Expense and invoice workflows. Employees can request funds or use cards. Managers can approve or pause or deny. Integrations and reporting. Integrations with the popular accounting softwares like QuickBooks, Zero, and more. Offers exporting data, real-time visibility on speed dashboards, on monitoring spending, budgets, policy compliances, and security compliances under regulations. Because Spendesk is an US uses Sichuan Bank, it's operating with a regulated bank partners that brings FDIC coverages. Cards and Visa debit cards, so they all fall under Visa's networks rules. Identity or a business verification like a KYB is required for a funding accounts or using certain features. They have policies for data protection, fraud protection, and more also. Strengths of Spendesk in the US only. Control and visibility. Finance teams can set limits, see what's being spent, reduces mystery costs. Decentralization with oversights. Employees can use cards or virtual cards, but finance retains controls via policy or approvals. Automations, expenses, receipt captures, invoice workflows, reducing manual overhead. Integration friendly. Works with the existing accounting tools, making bookkeeping easier. Regulated and insured via Fusion Bank and FDIC, giving some financial safeties to the customers. Limitations, things to watch out for. Features restrictions or availabilities. Some features may be more mature or available in Europe first, and the US version may lag in certain integrations or service features. Funding only via ACH in many cases. In the US, ACH takes time, bank acceptation, listing needed. Limits under workflow. Setting up approval flows. Limits policies via making need significant configuration and change management in the business. Customer support and issues user feedback shows some concerns. And cost subscription fees is depending on plan, depending on business size, card usages, etc. Cost can add up in some cases. This company was founded in 2016 in France, but expanded to multiple markets, including the USA also. As of 2024, company's revenue was 73.1 million USD, with the growth year over year. It considers among several spend management or a fintech SaaS player, software as a service player. This company also has some advantages. Improved financial visibility and real-time tracking. Spendesk give financial teams real-time insight into what's being spent, where, by whom, This helps avoid surprises, catch over spending early, and make better budgeting decisions. Automation and time savings. Many manual task expense reporting, receipt gathering, invoice approvals are automated, reduced the burden on both employees and financial departments. This means fewer errors, faster workflows. Uses of physical and virtual cards with controlling systems. We can control the how much amount has to be spent in today and tomorrow. Approval workflow and policy enforcement. Spendesk allows a business to define approval, enforce policies, reducing risk of uncertain or non-policy spending. Better receipt or invoicing and reimbursement handling. Employees can upload receipts via mobile. Invoice can be captured, managed, and reconciled more efficiently, which reduces manually paperwork and audit risk. Easier to use and adoption. UI is generally considered intuitive. Onboarding tends to be smooth for staff. Many reviews suggest the simplest it's for the employees to request or submit expenses. Customization and scaling a fast growing business available to scale. Add users, define budgeting by department or a project multiply over approval levels gives flexibility. Here are the disadvantages of Spendesk. Cost or cost or pricing transparency. The price of often code based, some now always clear what's its cost until you talk to sales. This for smaller businesses the cost can be relatively high compared to their budget. Preloaded funds requirements. Some users reports that the cards need to be backed by preloaded balances. They can tie up cash flow, especially in worst cases or unexpected spending months. Card acceptancy issues. There are a complaint that the card is not accepted everywhere or get blocked unexpectedly. These can be innovative when traveling or making purchases at less cost merchants. Receipt or documentation handling limitations. And next is limited multi-currency or a global features. It mainly supports for the USDT or a euro, dollar and euro. Customer support, many reviews are positively. Some note the all the queries has been solved by the company for every customer. This is about the Spendesk company. Thank you. Thank you for supporting. Please like, share, subscribe.